it's me, Miss J from the LaGrange Park Library. Thank you all so much for joining me for another story time. So this story time is going to be a little different from the other ones we were doing because there's going to be no craft at the end, but I believe that the story we're going to read today is going to inspire you to do some creative things. So we're going to talk about that after our story. And our story today is going to require us to be some detectives. So during this story, can you go ahead and pretend like you have a magnifying glass? We're going to pretend to be some detectives, okay? But before we get started with our story, we have to sing our song. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Raise your hands and give a clap. Put your hands down in your lap. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Awesome! I think we're ready. So the story we're going to be reading today as detectives is called The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings by Richard Byrne. And I want to go ahead and I want to thank our publishing companies for allowing us to read this story today. All right. So are you ready to be some detectives? Excellent. The Chalks were having fun drawing when Mrs. Red called them in for lunch. What were they drawing? Flowers, and the pink and orange were drawing flowers. And what was blue drawing? A cloud. And what was yellow drawing? A sun. But when the Chalks came back from lunch, they were surprised to find all the flowers were gone. What happened to all the flowers? Where'd they go? So the Chalk started a new drawing, but this time Mrs. Red also made, what did Mrs. Red make? A big fence. That should keep the flowers safe while we go in for a story, she said. Do you think the flowers are going to be safe? Let's find out. I hope so. But it didn't. After story time, the flowers were gone. And so was the fence. Someone is stealing our drawings. Who did that? Does the chalk look happy? No. They look scared and angry. Sergeant Blue arrived to investigate and quickly noted some important evidence. The culprit is this tall and very dusty. So what is about this tall and dusty? What do you think it could be? That's a good idea. Let's find out. Sergeant Blue rounded up some suspicious-looking characters. Do you think it's the pencil? Too thin. What about some glue? Too small. Some scissors? Too pointy. The ruler? Too tall. The paintbrush? too hairy. Please turn around. What's that? He's the right size. And he's got a dusty red bottom. Oh my goodness, do you think we found him? Case closed. The eraser. But before Sergeant Blue could put the culprit in prison, the robber fled in a cloud of dust. It ran away. The chalk chased the robber, but they could not catch him. They chased him all around. But the eraser was too fast. The chalks were stumped. What are they going to do? Fortunately, Sergeant Blue had a plan. Let's see. What was their plan? What did they draw? A rainbow. What colors do you see, friends? Dark blue, light blue, yellow, orange, pink, and red. When the robber came upon a new drawing, he couldn't resist. Rainbow, here I come. He's getting ready to erase it. The chalks suddenly leaped out from their hiding places. Robber, caught you! Does the eraser look happy? No, he looks surprised and scared. The chalkboard eraser felt wrongly accused. I'm not a robber. I'm an eraser. You draw stuff and I erase it. Then you can draw more stuff. That's what an eraser does, right? The chalks felt very guilty. They had made a terrible mistake. Sergeant Blue knew how to make things right. They should all chase the eraser again. But this time, just for fun. What did the eraser do? He made a trick for the chalk to chase him so they could have a race. And they were able to work together and have fun. Yay! Did you like that story, friends? Me too. All that detective work and creativity that we saw from the chalk made me want to use my chalk and draw a picture outside. Do you feel like doing that too? Well, if you do that, can you go ahead and have your grown-up take a picture of what you create and send it to us? I would love to see it. Awesome! I miss you so much, friends, and this is the end of our story time. So let's go ahead and get ready to say goodbye. Let's reach way up high and tickle the clouds, and tickle our toes, and tickle our shoulders, and tickle our nose, and reach way up high, and down low, and 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 up high. Story time's over. It's time to wave goodbye. Bye, friends. Thank you for joining me.